Hello class and welcome to week 9 of English 101 Online. For this week in English 101 Online, we will be continuing with the Criminal Justice System Learning Module, or the CRJS for short. We're in week 2, so we're going to look at the folder for the CRJS Learning Resource Week 2. For this week, you will be learning about audience in the Lumen resource. That's in Module 1. You'll also be reading about Death by Deadline Part 1 and Death by Deadline Part 2. And there's also a video entitled, What I Learned as a Kid in Jail. For the discussion board posts, you will be first looking at audience. So you're going to be writing for different audiences. So after looking at the Lumen and reading about audience, choose one source or one chapter from the assigned readings. Choose from the list below and write 2 summaries that each address a different audience in the pair. So if it's an elementary school age child and a grandparent, or a parent and a college applicant, and a parent and a college application, or a boss, manager, and a friend. So after composing the 2 summaries, write a third paragraph that explains your approach for addressing the 2 different audiences, what stayed the same and what had to change and why. So you're looking at the way you would address 2 different audiences for the piece that you're writing about. No peer reviews are required for this particular post, but it may be helpful to look at other people's writings. For the second posting for later in the week, you're looking at the CRJS Week 2 discussion board. And it's a quote analysis similar to what you've done before with the other modules. So you're going to complete the chart below using information from the 4 assigned texts. As you would recall, you had to read Trial by Fire, also What Death Penalty Opponents Don't Get, and this week, Death by Deadline Part 1 and Death by Deadline Part 2. So you're going to select quotes from the text that are important to you. You're going to paraphrase what the authors have said, explain why the quote is important, and explain how the ideas are connected. Don't forget that at the end, you're going to be writing 2 to 3 paragraphs, that summarize the whole thing. So organize your paragraphs accordingly. Include at least 1 quotation or paraphrased ideas from each of the 4 readings. And don't forget your works cited. And later in the week, you will be responding to at least 2 peers, and you're going to build on what they've said, explain something, or share an insight that you have learned. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.